Meditation in English. Second Sunday of Easter, Divine Mercy, on April 17, 2022. The comfort of the footprints left behind. Today, the eighth and final day of the octave of Easter, we spend it as Divine Mercy to reflect more deeply on the mercy of God who works in our lives. Whenever I think of the word mercy, I feel a deep love and a blend of sadness. Because it is a word of love that, in spite of pain and sorrow, includes kindness, compassion, and the willingness to forgive someone you can influence. And this was what motivated me to respond to the call of the Lord in my heart. A priest is a person with the heart of Jesus who can read the pain of others with his own. These were the words my mother told me while holding my little hand when I was a child, and it has become the foundation of my life's direction and love that has never changed. In this world, there is nothing more precious than relations between people. In a relationship, the sincerity contained in how to love is more important than the calculation that can be measured by how much. The holy word love is by no means a noun to describe what is love. Love is a word that seems to know something and cannot be wrapped in plausible words. Love is a word that touches the heart only with the words, I love you, not it is love. In it, the process of companionship and understanding are interacting. It is all about listening to each other's thirst and heart. True love does not reveal the egotistical feelings of sympathy filled with pride in someone's conflict, anguish, and sorrow. Rather, it is a combination of opponent-centered minds and actions, approaching enough to understand the other person's experiences and the depths of their tears, and accepting them with their hearts. Peace be with you. One word that gives the most comfort to the disciples, who can't even heal the wounds of self-esteem that have fallen to the bottom with the anxiety and emptiness after losing the Lord, and helplessness that they can't even find the direction to do. Peace. It is maternal love that understands the heart of a child who only finds stability in her mother's arms, no matter how strong the wind blows. Put your finger here and see my hands, and bring your hand and put it into my side, and do not be unbelieving, but believe. The love of the Lord, who comforts the guilt when the disciples turn their back on the Lord, and opens the darkness of their eyes in the wounds they have been pressing on themselves, is heartbreaking. The following thoughts are conveyed in these words. For your shameful steps that ran away from me, I gladly allow your approach. In front of your weak lies that turned away from me, I will teach you how to reveal the truth with my nailed wounds. I will show you the victory over the wounds of death in front of your fear of not being able to accompany me with the hardship of the bitter cup you will drink with me, and with the pain of the cross you will bear with me. Therefore, in the love of the Lord, who is willing to open his own wounds and embrace us, all our shame is erased, and the darkness stained with tears is healed. Because Only those who stand with wounds and tears can heal the wounds and wipe away the tears. Because the Lord's gaze on me as I crumble in the face of adversity and trials is none other than filled with compassionate love. To embrace the wounds, to stay together in those wounds, and to cover the sore spots with care and love. The Lord Himself shows that they are the purpose of the resurrection. My whole life felt like raindrops on this land grew and flowed into a stream, and I went through a deep river with all the turbid pain. But the love of the Lord has always been like the sea that accepts anything without any hesitation. Write on a scroll what you see. Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last, the one who lives. Once I was dead, but now I am alive forever and ever. I have a calling to record the love of the Lord that I have experienced in my life in my soul and convey it to others through my life. In the history of my life that could not be overcome with my own plans and efforts alone, I must move the memories that were influenced by the love that the Lord gave me in the warm arms of my life into a more graceful life. Open the diary of your life and find a place so filled with the love of the Lord. When Peter came by, at least his shadow might fall on one or another of them. Love transforms the places it touches into love. Love becomes a never-dying fountain that overflows from where it has been changed to water another place. I hope that the treasures that each of us can leave behind in this world, tied with love, become love. I hope it will be a prayer in which the earnest hearts that have longed for and followed the living Lord while breathing will be consecrated to heaven. And I hope that the places where each of our lives have passed will remain as longing for someone, and that even the shadows will be cherished as love. In a world where people meet and achieve, what is the most important thing? I hope that the footprints that passed while harmonizing here will be engraved with comfort and peace that resonates in our hearts.